It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Patriots and the Eagles under the lights on Thursday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. We thank you for joining us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know a preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season. And I think really what it boils down to, this is another great opportunity to have your play.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. He doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch. They've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme of things, they certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Well, a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. Hurts. We'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. They'll come up to third and 3. Here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Shipley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
he's got his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. To the right side, he's got Polk.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Now a third and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. Throw left side taken in by Polk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Shipley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Now he's free to midfield. Racing to the end zone. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That'll be complete to Gibson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's May. Open man to Mario Douglas. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. May to the air once more. That one taken in by Douglas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's May again. And is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. May to throw again. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throw again is May. He'll get this to Baker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A carry now for Gibson. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From back at the 5. Here now 3rd and goal. Here's May. This one caught at the 4. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, here's Shipley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots 43.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Woo! A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. A carry here for Shipley. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroaching defense. Automatic 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles extended to a 21-6 advantage. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings us second and 2.
On the ground, this is Shipley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patriots offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. To throw is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw now, May. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's dropped off for Shipley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Hurts again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's caught left side by Goddard.
Holding offense.
Hurts working in the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime in this preseason matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you and Greg in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Roster spots are going to be won or lost depending on these next 2 quarters. So let's get back to it, as I'll hand it back over to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of the season.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. They'll run. It's Hull. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. A carry here with Hull. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On the run, it's Hull. First down and more inside the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. They'll go play action here with Milton. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 6. Get out of the gun is Milton. That's caught by Bourne. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down, he starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Outplay their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get that into the hands of Evan Hull. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. tackle there by Jalix Hunt. Milton to the air on second down. He finds Bell. That's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Patriots.
Now Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Has completed to Douglas. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open receiver is Bo Melton.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Hull. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's got Douglas going deep. And that is brought in. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's Milton. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it for the big gain downfield.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Gibson. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Run on 1st down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. To the ground after the penalty, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out, and this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On first down, here's Milton. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's first and 10. Milton going to look to throw it again. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Pass interference. Defense.
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1. Now Gibson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the toss, they'll run. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Getting out of the gun is Milton. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing again is Milton. There's that man again. Another catch. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. To the air once more is Milton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.